Some of you might have heard a while back that Quincy Jones died. And there was a lot of stuff on the news about it. And there was one story told about when he was younger, that he had a bit of a rough upbringing. And the story is told that he went with a couple of friends and they broke into a church at night. And they were looking for something that they could maybe find and sell to get some money. So while his friends were rummaging around looking for an old candlestick or something like that, Quincy noticed in the corner of the room there was a piano. So he went over, and he'd never touched a piano before, and he hit the keys, and he was mesmerized by the sound. And then he tinkled a little bit, and he played a few other notes. And he said, later on when he was older, he said, well, that changed my life from that moment on. He totally became disinterested in what the other guys were doing, and music became his life. So it's interesting that we can just stumble on a gift, something we didn't know. Maybe it's a hidden talent, but if we're open to it, then our gifts can show up in unexpected ways. Cady speaks about society. She says, well, we live in a society that is driven by results. We strive to be successful, we're ambitious. And she says, well, results will be given to us in greater measure when we turn our thoughts less to the works and more to embodying the Christ. So we know that God is everywhere in and through us. And if we can let go of all the things we need to do to make things work and just be aware of that indwelling Christ, the greater gifts will be revealed. Jesus said, I'm the vine and you are the branches. And he wasn't speaking about himself. He was really speaking about God. God is the vine, you are the branches. And he said, those who abide in me, and he's speaking about consciousness, those who have God consciousness bear much fruit. So it is in our hearts to seek out the greater gifts. And in closing, I'm going to share a couple of words of Emilie Cady's. Every individual has a special place in the Father's plan, and each one's work is to let the Father within reveal itself in its own unique way. And so it is. Amen.